I don't understand why you keep drawing on me all the time.
It's gonna be a penis.
It's a problem that you
It's
have.
gonna be a penis.
It is a problem that you have that you need help for.
You don't want a penis on your face?
No, I don't want a penis.
Okay, when are we going live?
I might want a penis on my face.
Hey!
Hey! What's up, everybody? How
Welcome to Pro Wrestling Throwdown for the week of June 11th, 2023. Yes. I, and of course, Big Dog Luke Williams. With me today is the Mighty Max Fury. We have Big Bad John.
Hi.
Sweet T and K in the house. Caleb is not here. Again, I would like to go further into a lot of the stuff that took place at AFU. However, we can't. Call it a gag order, call it whatever you must. We're still advised to keep most of that under, and there's an investigation going on. There's a whole bunch of stuff taking place. All I'm going to say is,
damn,
the two people who caused the problems that they did at AFU's show are going to get what they've got coming to them. As far as what they did, you'll have to check it out on IWTV. Maybe next week we'll be able to show some footage. I've heard that we had our crack photographers.
There's some out there. If you look for it, we can't even direct you towards it. But if you look for it, there is some footage out there released by AFU. May or may not have been taken by one of our crack photographers.
Truth. We look forward to the next In a Fight show, but as far as taking questions and stuff, we can't at the moment. Also, our chat box, for some reason, is not showing up.
Yeah, we can't figure out. Big Bag John's been all over it. He can't figure it out. We're just gonna wing it like this.
YouTube did do an update last week that cut us short on Sunday. So maybe effects of that, I don't know. So we're gonna go here. We can't see what you're writing. Be cool in the in the chat box, please. There's no need for any kind of arguing amongst people, especially since we can't see it. So with that being said, I guess we'll go to our top story this week, which is right here. The Iron Sheik passed away this past week.
Yesterday.
Let's see, what day was that?
It's Sunday, Coletta.
It was on the 7th.
7th, that's what I thought. 7th, seems like it was yesterday. Yeah, the Iron Sheik passes away, one of the greatest heels in professional wrestling history. A legitimate strongman. Hall of Famer, really hates Hulk Hogan. He really hated Hulk Hogan.
Yeah.
It's a shame to hear that we lose another brother, of course, after losing superstar Billy Graham a week or so back. It's unfortunate, but the Iron Sheik's memories will live on through the WWE Network, stuff that you have on Peacock, stuff you can find on YouTube. Watch the man. He's amazing. He was a giant heat getter back in the 70s, early 80s with the ironic gimmick. Of course, losing the title to Hulk Hogan and kind of firepowering Hulkamania into the mainstream. Iron Sheik will always be remembered to the fans of Twitter for a completely different reason.
Yes.
The man's Twitter was fantastic. I'm gonna be
I was
lost without new ones. It was fantastic stuff.
I was gonna ask you to leave this on a happy note.
Yeah, I once seen him post, there's only two things in this world I hate. Mondays and that jabroni Hulk Hogan. Yeah, hilarious. The man had a great knack for being funny. Also, there's a documentary out there on the Sheik that I suggest you watch. That would be a rec from me specifically. It's called Sheik. It's a hell of a documentary. It shows you the up and fall and rise again of someone in professional wrestling in the day and age of the Iron Sheik. So, with that being said, our condolences go out to the family.
Let's leave this on one more that you told me earlier. Everybody have a wonderful day, except for that jabroni Hulk Hogan.
That's right. Everyone enjoy that but Hulk Hogan. He's not allowed to enjoy anything. All right, let's get to our next topic here, which is Braun Strowman announced on Instagram. You can't see it really well. I can't see it really well, but you can, zoom in or whatnot. But basically, he had back fusion surgery, which he is successful and on the road to recovery. Said that he's still having problems with strengthening his legs and stuff due to the fusion surgery. But all good, all well and good. He's in good spirits, and we'll see the monster among monsters relatively soon. I'm going to guess 6 to 8 months probably. Which is a shame, but you don't want to rush something like this.
Yeah.
It's especially as a big guy.
We've seen what happens when you do.
Yeah, especially as a big guy who uses a lot of strength in what he does, throwing Ricochet, whatever. Which kind of makes me wonder if he was hurt when he dropped Ricochet that one night. When he went to throw him into the other guys and he didn't get him very far. Kind of makes you wonder if he had been working hurt or not.
Possibly.
Because it just seems so out of place when he had done it. It's like, you can't pick Ricochet up and throw him. So if that's the case, I retract the negative stuff that I threw at Mr. Braun Strowman, other than the fact he controls his narrative and those people are weird. Let's see here. But yes, Braun Strowman's out. We don't have a timetable just yet. Soon, I guess we'll hear something along the lines of what's going on with Braun Strowman. Our next story.
Pay attention to our Facebook.
Oh, yes. Yes, more updates. The group.
Updates on
everything.
that.
All right, every man in America is now bummed out. Alexa Bliss is pregnant. So I know collectively probably about 12 keyboards that when I just said that,
I would assume that there's at
punch
least
the keyboard.
one man that's not.
Ryan Cabrera's lucky ass right here in this picture. He won the fucking lottery. Look at the shirt. Did you notice what he's wearing? It says, "We're pregnant," but mostly her. No, it's good to see Alexa Bliss is doing good. She just got that the cancer removal for the skin cancer. Was on her way back, and then of course, life happens, and so Alexa Bliss is now expecting with Ryan Cabrera. So congratulations to them.
One report that I read said that she found out that she was pregnant as she was doing The Masked Singer.
Okay, that would make sense. So Alexa Bliss is going to be on the shelf for a while, but hey, here's the deal. She's young. She's got a lot of years in professional wrestling to go if she decides to come back, if that's what she wants to do. But it's cool to see something good happening to Alexa Bliss rather than the last, 3 years have just been injury after injury after injury. It's good to see that she's going to be able to take the time off, heal, make sure the baby's okay, and then be able to deliberate whether or not she's coming back. So congratulations to the Cabreras. That is awesome, awesome news. I don't know if it's a boy or a girl. I know they announced it, but I'm not exactly sure which one it is.
She's not very far along.
Is she not very far along? Okay.
Small baby bump.
Small baby bump. Well, I mean, on her, it's going to be extra small because she's a tiny girl.
She just started showing, she said.
Right on. So congratulations to you guys. All right. Hell froze over.
Oh, God.
June 17th, Chicago, Illinois. The debut edition of AEW Collision will be a 6-man tag that will feature the return.
Caleb isn't here for this.
The return of CM Punk, teaming with FTR to take on Jay White, Juice Robinson, and a partner of their choosing. I'm not sure that it's been announced yet. But CM Punk returns June 17th on TNT in the debut episode of Collision. So I'm guessing everything was finalized. Both sides are happy, because if they're not, both sides weren't happy, he wouldn't be there. So I'm guessing that they've worked out some kind of a deal with Turner or Warner Brothers, I guess now would be more appropriate. They're who owns them. And I guess something's been worked out. What I hear is that they're going to take the rosters from Dynamite, Rampage, and Collision and split them basically to be this side of people who will work with CM Punk, this side of people who will not work with CM Punk. That is the plan going forward that I have heard. I have not heard any different. So that's what I'm going with.
Okay.
Also, an unrelated AEW news, Daniel Bryan will wrestle Okada at Forbidden Door, which is going to be an amazing match. Also, Kenny Omega challenges Will Ospreay in a rematch for the NJPW United States Championship, also at the Forbidden Door pay-per-view in June. All killer matches setting up for AEW's big event in Wembley in August. So,
Nice.
I mean, the TV over there is picking up. I can't hate anybody. CM Punk still draws money. He's still going to draw money. He's going to draw eyes and attention.
Hey, Sweet Tea, you're blowing bubbles in your milk a little loudly over there.
You enjoying that
But
milk?
it makes chocolate milk taste better.
You're right, it does.
It
Moving
does.
on.
Mine's
All right.
quieter.
All right, we are going to jump into points race time. Battleground took place May 28th. We were off that weekend. Actually, we had shot the show before that show started. So we're going to cover this one before we get into Night of Champions and the rest of the points. In a last man standing match, Dijak took on Ilya Dragunov in a last man standing, which was one of probably the most brutal NXT matches I have seen in quite some time. The beating he's got Ilya in the corner, draped off in the ropes, and takes a kendo stick and just continuously across the midsection over and over and over and over again. The man was a bloody mess when the match was over, but he was the last man standing tall. Which me, Caleb, and you went Dragunov. Johnny went Dijak. Let's see. The North American title match was determined in a three-way dance with the champion Wes Lee defending against Tyler Bate and Joe Gacy. Again, probably the best thing about NXT programming, in my opinion, is their ability to do triple threat matches. The ability to make sure that, one, it doesn't feel stale.
Yeah.
And two, it's a surprising ending, but a satisfying ending to most of the triple threat matches.
Whereas in WWE, I'm really sick and tired of the triple threat matches. In AEW, they kind of it's more exciting. Like it doesn't.
It really is. It really
doesn't
is.
seem like a regular triple threat match.
Yeah, NXT and AEW really do have the six man matches and the triple threat matches really well over there. Anyway, Wes Lee retains by beating Joe Gacy to retain the North American Heavyweight Championship. Then we move on to the Heritage Cup, which Wes Lee, me and Max got a point for Wes Lee. Johnny and Caleb went Tyler Bate, which I thought was going to happen and didn't. I really thought that match was either way. The Heritage Cup, we had Noam Dar defend for the first time in U.S. territory. The Heritage Cup against Dragon Lee, where we all come up short because we all went Dragon Lee, and that's not at all what took place. However, what did take place, a fantastic showing of wrestling ability. I love the round matches where you have 3-minute rounds to try to beat your opponent. I love that. Of course, the ending come with the distraction and outside interference from Noam Dar's group, Noam Dar retaining the Heritage Cup, which, like I said, no one went Noam Dar. We all come up lost on that. We didn't do real well. Yeah, the Rena-Friends. Thank you. I forgot what they had said they were called. The Rena-Friends.
From the, me and you took 3, Caleb took 2, and Johnny took 1 point.
Yes. Cora Jade and Laura Valkyrie. Laura Valkyrie and